Rouge. Alright, tell me who you are and where you from.
My name is 2K Thomas. I'm from New Orleans, but Baton Rouge raised, baby.
How did you get started?
Whoo! Man, I got started right out of high school, bro, at McKinley High School, doing my senior project on Hurricane Katrina. What was so impactful about that moment, the fact that I knew I wanted to do it, is when I convinced someone that it was a HBO series on TV, because my teacher, I never forget this day, my teacher, she took me outside and told me to stay after class. Everyone else left, and she pulled me back in the room and she showed me this guy that was her friend that was already in the film industry at Celtic at the time. And I knew Celtic, I always knew Celtic because when I was just every time, like just growing up in Baton Rouge, I always saw Celtic from the highway. And I don't know, it just always stuck with me. So I knew then, like, it was like, dude from Celtic said this? So it was an email that my teacher showed me, and it was, man, I will never forget that moment, because I was like, man, okay, this is it. Because I was in the middle, like, of trying to see what I was gonna do with my life, because, like, I knew I wanted to do something in art, but I didn't know exactly what it was that I wanted to do. And I knew I wanted to be a teacher too, because I like helping people, just period, you know. And back then I wasn't drawing like I was supposed to. I was like lazy. I was getting into trouble and all types of stupid stuff. But right then and there, I was like, yeah, this is what's gonna get me through my life, period. Because the process was amazing. Like, the fact that I put it together, and I was proud of it, boy. Whew. I ain't gonna lie, nah. Well, I look at it, why it's so cheesy. That was back when I had the button up. Boy, I was button up, showed it down, boy. You couldn't tell me I wasn't fresh with no button up, boy. Whew. But yeah, bro, that's how I got started. That was 2011. 2011, I graduated. After then, got my first camera, and it was up.
Man, okay, so tell me about your first actual music video that you shot.
My first music video was with one of my close friends at the time called D-Weezy. No, I'm sorry, D-Wise. D-Wise, that was his name. How it go, the name of the song was I let the world go. Bro, you know what? I never could remember the names of the songs. I never could, but I always know, you know? That's how me and you be.
For real. I know this shit, you be listening to so many songs, like, shit, okay.
Yeah. And I don't be wanting to forget the songs, but it be so many. But I still remember them. I know the hook go, I let the world know.
So, like, were you influenced by your friend's music to start? Or was it?
Nah, it was always like, I always just had the people around me that I was able to film, but everything just started from that one experiment with my high school project, because I was filming with a flip camera, one of them flip cameras, bro. I shot the video. I duct taped the flip camera to my car and made him stand like in the middle of the concrete, and I just drove around him, having him doing the performance. I thought that was the tightest. I thought that was the finest stuff ever, dog.
Definitely the most creative I've heard, dog. I flip camera. I know about them flip cameras. I had one.
Man, I thought that was so fire, bro. I even did the green screen in my room. The green screen, I got the poster. I remember I went to Walmart. I got the posters. The bed was right here. My bed was right here. The green screen was right here. Literally, like bed right here, green screen right here. I had the flip camera like on the bed. Like I had the tripod, the flip camera on the bed with the 2 lights on the side of my bed with him rapping. I was like, well, I was in there, bro.
Bro, that's wild. Alright, so is this safe to say you pretty much self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught on everything, bro.
So like, alright, you know, like we being self-taught, we don't really learn that there's styles to what we doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we usually just jump in and do what we see or what we actually want to accomplish at the time. You know what I mean? But like, I know you've grown now, so like, is there a style that you have adapted to, or like seen or been influenced by?
As far as influence, I can't really say a style yet because I'm still experimenting with the styles. But I do know like I'm gonna have chapters of styles. Like it's not gonna be just one style because like I know like the way my art is, like I could mimic something and make it my own. I'm very good at that. Like somebody give me a foundation, I could just build on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Just build that complete project, that complete vision that they need. But as far as influence goes, I'm very influenced by Walt Disney for one. That's one of my true idols. My favorite movie is The Lion King. For real. But like, and I not say Walt Disney because like he did some inhuman stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like this was he poured his imagination out to the world, and it will forever be there for millenniums. I want to be able to do that same thing. Look at just the product of Mickey Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Just the product of Mickey Mouse. At one point in time, there was a way that you can own rights to Mickey Mouse after so many years. Now, like, it's politicians in there to where, like, they hold Mickey Mouse because Mickey Mouse hold a value to his foundation. That was his foundation, and the fact that he built on top of that and made all these brands, made this amusement park, animated movies. It's so many animated movies. What else? It's on the tip of my tongue. Even film industries. He even went the mile and did so many other genre of films. You know what I'm saying? And all those are just great. Like I see that and be like, damn. Man, that dude fire. So it's, you know, like I look at that and want to be able to produce that. You know what I'm saying? Like Walt Disney for one. Second is Spike Lee, and that was called up on me, I feel, because everybody that, you know, their first impression of me, they tell me, man, you young Spike Lee, do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, well, if he's saying it, and he's saying it, and he's saying it, that's what they see me as. And I know that that's what I have to become, you know what I'm saying? Because another person will see who you are before you can see yourself. That's a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker right there. Can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bet. I was trying to restrict from cursing.
Nah, you good.
Okay, cool. All right.
That's why I want to advise you, because see, it's stuff that you can do over there that you can't.
Okay, bet. All right, well, we about to take it to another level.
Yeah, but now it's going to be on YouTube, so I mean, even.
Bet. Perfect.
We in control. Alright, so how do you come up with your ideas, like, based on, like, I know with this, there's a lot of ways you can answer it, because it could be from a music video, movie, a short film, anything, you know what I mean? So, tell me the most, I guess the most entertaining one of them all, I guess, or the ones that you are more known for.
Like which ones? Give me a couple.
Alright, like some of Whop Beezy, like some of his videos I know you did. Then the hate.
Trap? Okay, I'll start with Trap. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta toot my own horn because, like, this goes back to when I tell you, like, to my true fans, to the people that's closely watching, they will see, you know what I'm saying, like how I implement my art and how I reestablish my art also. And it's also, you know, like, I'm just trying to show people, and my art is so many ways of coming up and developing, you know, different things for, you know, different ideas. Like with Trap, what I did was, the song, whenever I first heard the goddamn song, I knew it had to be a hype video. I knew it had to be, whoa, like it got to be, oh, you know what I'm saying? It got to be with the shits. So I was like, okay, I got to fuck them up with this one. Like, so I immediately thought about Rectum Reddit video that I did. What's that song? Chicka bow, chicka bow, chicka bow, chicka bow, chicka. What up? I'm at you, bitch. What up? Damn, I can't remember that. See, that's what I was saying. But I did that video. I don't know. Did you see that one when I blew up the house? Yeah.
When you had the camera angled on the car with the rim and that bitch is going down the street. Like, that was my favorite shot. That fucking video. You know what I'm saying? That old was like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's me going back to that, to that project, because not too many people know, but I deleted my whole, like, all my stuff, you know what I'm saying, on accident, you know what I'm saying, and
I was like, you spaz out and just, like, did that.
And bruh, like, I remember that video, and I was like, you know what, I gotta pay homage to that video. I'm glad it's still up though on Reddit stuff, so people can go back and see it. But I had to pay homage to that video, and that's what made me want to blow up the house and Whop video, because I want, like, basically that was a newer version of that Reddit video. Basically, that's where I got that idea from, and just Whop being the energetic, like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit, and the chemistry just came good on the camera, period, to where I was able to get what I need, because I knew exactly what I was gonna get from him, being that, you know, like, just looking at his performance, how he was just naturally before I even shot him, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I do research on my artists, you know what I'm saying? And what else? You saw the Adam Wise video?
No, hold on, that's the white dude?
Yeah. We did the Men in Black theme. That idea sparked it from him. I was just a visionary of that one. That was one of my favorites. He bought the idea. I just brought it to life. And usually that's all my good good ones come from like people with the foundation, like the Willy Wonka video. That dude actually got booked in London after that project. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that video was raw. Like after that, I was like, damn. Shit, what else I can do? Trigger, I got to give it to him too, cause he give me them ideas too. He wanted a video like T-Pain, you know that one when he was dressed up in the marching band thing, and it was like different things popping out and stuff like that. He wanted something like that, and I recreated that in my own little way. That was a major dope project. That's how that came about. Feek work video, that was another one. That was one of his ideas. But the day we shot that video, my lights, actually my warehouse was off. The power was off that day. So I had about 15 to 20 girls in here doing the video. And they was all hot, bro. That day, it was magical. It was magical, bro. I remember it like it was like, and I ain't gonna lie, if you wanna know the most video that I'm proud of, is that one, because it took my energy, dog. It took me, bro. Man, I woke up, coming to the studio, the lights off. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? God damn. So I'm like, cause what I had in mind, the set for it wasn't built for no L. It wasn't built for no L. So I had to think quick. Like I had painter's tape, like regular painter's tape just sitting there. I was like, okay, I got some painter's tape. I got some of these long lights. These long lights, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna wire that shit up. What else I got? What else I used for that? We had some I had some paint that I ain't never used, some pecan green, like loud green paint. I put that on the floor to give it some color. I put I slapped the workout equipment on there. Boy, I got them girls on that set with the rolling. Woo! Boy, when I got that first shot, I was like, boy, I am motherfucker. I almost quit though, my dude Telly. I almost quit, bro. Shout out to my homie, bro. Shout out to my homie. Because I almost gave up on it, bro. Because my set was falling down when I was trying to get the stuff going. And I'm like, oh, man, the shoot about to start. And, oh, man, this falling down. I ain't even got this. My camera ain't set up. I don't got nothing together. But I pulled that bitch off. Whew. But, yeah, bro, like, that was the day that tested me the most, because I had to pull that shit off. I couldn't go nowhere. I had all these people. I can't just bring them to another location. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit took everything out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I showed that, because, like, that's what's different about me, too, and that I like about myself. Like, and some of my close friends, they feel like I shouldn't show it, but like a lot of shit I like to show, like those situations, especially for filmmakers, anyone that's trying to get in this game, because I wanted to show them like what you going through. You know, like, man, this ain't no cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a entrepreneur, a businessman, an artist, an entrepreneur. Like, you got to be all these things in one, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of sacrifice just to be invested into this, you know, and it take a lot out you. It take a lot out you, bro.
This is the only thing you got to wear every hat.
Yeah, every hat.
Like,
every hat.
Like, you was a technician, a carpenter, still an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, that was a lot of work.
Yeah, bro.
And it had to be just meant, because how else would you have made them sweat that much? Cause like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like, I was like,
yeah.
like they really look like they working out.
Yeah, they was really sweating. They was really sweating. But you know what? Shout out to them girls, man. Y'all were forever. You know, I'm gonna look in this camera. Look, I'm gonna break off. Shout out to y'all, because without y'all, I couldn't have done this project. I couldn't have, bro. Cause them girls worked, bro, and they did their thing, bro. And I don't got nothing to say. I got the shots. It was lovely. It was lovely, bro.
I know how that is.
Shh, I'm telling you, bro.
Alright, so this kind of it's more of a personal question, but
Okay.
what do you feel you contribute most to like the game, not worldwide, like just here, period, in our realm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first things first, I know for sure I contribute true artistry, because I always push people to go with what they want. My job is to just bring you out in the best light possible for people to understand you. The second one, I feel is hope, because there's nobody around here that's putting their foot down, you know what I'm saying, and helping one another and want to work with one another. Like, I want to be one of those people who say, you know what, let's get this money together. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put our art together. Let's bring it up a notch. Let's raise the value, raise the bar, because it's something that you don't got that I need. It's something that I don't got that you need. And that's it, is what it is. Like, let's work, man. Like, people just don't understand the significance. I can't even say it right. People don't understand the value in that. Let's just say that. But true artistry, hope, and motivation.
But speak on more into what is it like being a director here? Because you know, our job here, I feel like it's hard to anybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have we don't even have a camera store.
Right.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Speak on what it's like being a director in Baton Rouge.
If I would compare it to walking on sand. Shit. It's very slow and hard. At times it has its beautiful moments, but I've seen a lot more times where it's just hard to be able to be a director. But for the most part, I can't really complain too much, you know. Like, I don't want to spoil the apple for every apple. I think that just being a director down here is challenging. It's very challenging because, for one, it's a small industry. And being that it's a small industry, is not too many of us that's doing the same thing. So the leeway to doing more things is kind of limited. Like in California, you got so many access to actors, cameramen, locations, because they known for that and they're seasoned for that. Baton Rouge is not, even with the film commission, every time we call the film commission, we can't get a actual person to say, okay, well look, you can get this for this location. It's a process. It's a long process that we got to go through to even try to get a location. That's what really pushed me. That was one of the reasons why it really pushed me to get a warehouse, because I want people to come here to get those things here because we can build sets, you know? Like, this is a warehouse. We can do anything, you know? So, you know, being a director down here is very challenging because, you know, just around here is, everyone is not all the way open to it yet. But that's one of my goals moving forward is to break that bind and open up those doors for more things to come to us, you know, down here, period. Because, you know, I strongly believe in, you know, growing where you plant your seed at, you know. So being a director down here is very challenging. And I guess you can say I don't know. Challenging.
Right, I got it. It's gonna be cut up.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
I'm trying to give you buku shit.
Yeah, if you weren't directing, though, like, what would you be doing?
When you said that, I have to be honest. When you said that, I initially said acting, cause I like acting. I've been acting a fool in my mama's house for the longest. I like to act, bro. I always like to be the clown fool, you know. Like it was just in me, so definitely acting. Cause I like people. I like. But I like acting, man. So yeah, definitely that. Either that or art, because like sketch, as far as art, sketching, because I did a lot of drawing and stuff. I also draw too, so I did a lot of drawing and stuff when I was young. So be looking out for some animated shorts too, cause your boy is about to get it in.
Yeah, I definitely, cause look, that Hey Dang video that you did with Super Mario, like my favorite.
Man.
High as a motherfucker. Like I was like, man, dang, probably that nigga on some shrooms or something.
And I wasn't on it, bro. It probably when it came out even wrong if I was on it. But I wasn't on it. He was just telling me. I was like, man, I bet. I was like, so you want to be in the Mario world? Bet. Yeah, bro. Huh? I'm in right here?
Yeah. What would you be doing?
If I wasn't directing, I would be acting. I would definitely be acting. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan, boy. That's my inspiration right there. I ain't gonna lie. But I would definitely be acting because that was one of my second loves right there. If I wasn't acting, then I'll probably still be doing something with maybe cartoons or something like that, because back then, back when I was like middle school, I was always sketching and drawing different things like that. So yeah, I'll be doing that.
I know we kind of talked about this a little bit on the other topic, but like besides like Whop, like who was like some of your favorite artists to work with?
Who?
This is a risky one. You know what I'm saying?
Look, they got. I know they stand there like, you better say my name right now. And this strictly off of just me, bro. This me. And this,
you know what I mean?
and I'm gonna base this off of chemistry, determination, just the overall situations. Like, the first one that comes in mind has to be Justin Champagne. Beers, because the fact that he incorporated the ambulance in the storyline, it gave the story way much value. And I shot it so good. The way everything falling in line, like we didn't need it. Like that project didn't need a big budget at all. And everything flowed naturally. It was in a country town too. I like shooting in country places, like very open field. Like I don't know why. Like that's my favorite place to shoot at. I would say, like in the country. It's just that vacant area. But anyway, Justin Champagne. Who else? God damn. It's always times like this when I can't think of, but then when I was like, damn, I should say him. I'ma just bust him out. I'ma just rapid fire. All right, boom. Justin Champagne, Trap for Sure, Whop Beezy. Good Die Young Vol, because that was like whenever I did that video, like I thought of like how they captured Young Jeezy, like in a way, and that's how I saw Vol, and that's how I wanted to capture him. So I did the spray paint. I spray painted the wall. I did a little white wall section, and I spray painted the walls. Came in with a nice soft lighting, and it was perfect. That was just my all-time favorite right there. Who else? Hands down, of course. That was my all-time favorite because everyone was there. Like, you was there, Domino was there. Like, the fact that y'all two was backing me, I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? like how the rappers had their shooters. Come on, y'all. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it fought, and Mike Lee, man, like everything falling in line. And I just had this idea of doing this big ass dynamic set with them X's all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just blew my mind, like how we all worked together. It was lovely. Right then and there, I was like, we could do this big time. But you know how we procrastinate. But that's a story me and you could talk about. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, the way it felt, the way it fell through, it was just lovely, bro. I love the vibe, the experience. Like, everyone was there on time. You know what I'm saying? Everyone did their part. We was good. It was Gucci. Like, I just love everything about that project. You know what I'm saying? Like, that day I was like, yeah, okay. Okay, that was a beautiful moment right there. That was a beautiful moment. That's what I mean. Like, being the director, it has those beautiful moments.
Definitely. That was definitely one for me.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like, and I'm about to recreate that, bro, this year. Look, yeah, I'm saying, bro.
No, I've been trying to get that back, but I know I was like, dog, somebody got to really come that serious. Like, no, I don't think it was nobody else that was really that serious other than them.
No. No.
Like, nobody is chasing it that hard.
No.
Because it became so easy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, no, they just feel like they have to just copy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could just go on for days, like, bro, like, and I always just tell them, like, man, y'all gotta be yourself. Be like, where y'all go wrong at is when you rap about something that's not you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows that everyone can be a motherfucking badass. You know what I'm saying? You can say it in so many ways, but how? How you a badass? You telling me you a badass the same way he's saying he a badass. So y'all can't be the same type of badass. You know what I'm saying? you got to be different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, it's like those type of situations. It's like, how can you even brand yourself? You can't brand yourself if you're trying to be like someone else, because you got to keep up with that. You know what I'm saying? That man procedure is totally different from that man procedure is totally different from your procedure. You could take some of what he got, but you can't take all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Alright. Top 5 favorite music videos. Ain't got to be yours. It could be just top 5 favorite music videos. Period.
Damn, I forgot my rapper gun. I gotta go back to that. Man, alright. So, Justin Champagne, Trap, Vol, hands down. Hey Dame, The Right Thing. That was one of my favorites from him. T2, I Can't Help It. I can't help it, boy. He like a 2 Chainz on crack. You know what I'm saying? Like that boy energy. Who else? Who else? Damn. Shit, it's so many. I'm gonna keep going. Alright. You'll chop this up anyway. But my top 5 favorite videos. Joe, I Wanna Know. That's my anthem too. That's my anthem too. I'm sorry. Joe, I Wanna Know. Juvenile, Slow Motion. That's my favorite rap artist. That's my favorite rap artist, Juvenile. Favorite video. Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal. Chris Brown, Sweet Love. I took a shot from that video too when the girl was under the sheets. I did that a couple of times. Who else? R. Kelly, When a Woman's Fed. When a Woman's Fed Up. Yeah, that one. That's the one. R. Kelly, Half on the Baby. I love how they did that. It was like he was this tiny person in this giant mansion. What else? The one with Ja Rule and R. Kelly. Damn. You saw it. I'm trying to think of the name. It's with Ja Rule and R. Kelly. They at this resort or something. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a resort they at. Do you trust me? You love me? Yeah. Put it on me. Who else? Oh, going back to another favorite one, Telly Savales, Be Better, because I capture the essence. He from White Castle, and we just went there, and that was my first time just kind of dissecting, just taking the time out and say, okay, I want to dissect this whole thing and just be totally into this. So I just started looking at things like where I'm at, what things interest me, what do I see, and then I just start capturing things. I just went off of that. I was like, I'm gonna just capture whatever I see that makes me be like, get it, you know. And I just listened to that first conscience, and I was going to get the shots, and That was his first initial like relaunch of him doing his video campaign, what he got going on, because he got some projects that he about to come with. And it was just nice how that just came together. The color grade on it was so sexy. You feel what I'm saying? Very cinematic. Like, that would be one of my styles for a music video. So that would be one right there that we was talking about. But going back to the music videos, Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Boom. Avon, Separated. That's my shit.
Yeah, I say
Huh? Oh, all right. Nelly and what's her name? Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Dilemma. Then, what's the other one I said? Shit, I keep forgetting these motherfuckers. Damn.
DVD more than 5.
I bet. Cool.
Alright, tell me, who do you want or wish to work with in the near future?
Okay. Who I wish to work with Denzel Washington, Spike Lee, of course. I want to work with Michael B. Jordan. I want to work with Miguel. I want to work with King Batch. I like him. Who else I want to work with? A lot of the I can't think of their names, but a lot of like the mothers who played in like Tyler Perry movies. Like I want to get them in some stuff too. Who else? Omarion for sure, and he one of my favorite artists too. Who else? Juvenile. I should have said him first. Juvenile, of course. I do want to work with Wayne, Boosie. I do want to work with Boosie because he on my checklist. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to. That was one of my goals, to be able to shoot everyone from my state. Hands down, that is my number one goal. Well, no, not my number one goal. One of my goals. Let's just say that.
Huh?
Huh?
That's actually my next question. Like, your goals. Like, what are your goals?
My number one goal is to build a foundation of true artistry. That's my number one goal. And that goal is going to be through what I do. It's visual communication, baby. My camera, my hands, my eyes. That's is going to get me where I need to be at for that. But that's my number one goal, is to build that foundation. For true artistry. No matter if you're an actor, singer, cameraman, producer, you're a stuntman, all that is going to be needed at 2K Films, because I'm just so that far from what I want for just people, period. Like, I want to be able to bring them that far to where, like, man, look, you want to be somebody, you come to 2K Films. This how you said. This how I want to say, man, you're going to have to go to Hollywood. I want to say, you're going to have to come to 2K Films. I want to be able to branch all that for everyone, be able to provide like all this for everyone that say, man, look, you have a talent. Let us show you how to use it effectively and be able to grow value on it to where you can make a living off it. Because I want to be able to, that's my second goal, is to bring it back to me saying that I want to do something in teaching. Like, that's my next goal. I want to be a teacher of just general arts. Because just like I showed myself, I just taught myself just basic art and applied it to everything that I do. And now that I'm an established brand, I am a household brand, and it's only going to get bigger. And I want to show people how to do that same thing through what they do. Like, I got a guy right now, his name is London Lou. Like, and he's my close friend too. Like, I've been working with him, you know, like, and the way he just took on the information that I gave him just based off what I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling him, hey, look, you should do this, you should do that. I'm asking you, well, why you feel like this? Well, in this situation, this what I've done. And I think you should do this based off what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And just working with him, you know, with his videos. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I bring to the table, you know, with that ties into true artistry. Like, you just not getting a music video with me. As you go with me, I educate you. I educate you on different shots, what these shots are meant, so you can be able to bring your body language out. I educate you on performance, your image, how you should be, based up on your artistry. Because I'm going to always ask you, okay, what do you think? And then I'm going to go off of you. So that's what I provide, and that's always been my top goal, is true artistry. Because ever since the 90s, I love everything about the 90s, because back then everyone was trying, even to the actors, even not the actors, the extras in the music videos. You see girls trying to get it, you know what I'm saying? You see guys in the background that's from the hood trying to represent for your boy, you know what I'm saying? That's where the power came from. That's what was so impactful that I love about just 90s period. Like, everyone back then, it was just true artistry. You know what I'm saying? Down from the music videos to the actors to, you know, everything. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, people just have a short attention span, so it's kind of watered down. But it goes back to my number one goal, true artistry, and I'ma always bring it back. I'm gonna always be the artist who's like, yeah, it's coming back in. It's coming back in. I ain't gonna let it die, you know what I'm saying? Because it holds value. That's what it matters. Like, your artistry has to hold value. So that's my number one goal, is true artistry for sure. My second one, no, actually, we got to my second one. My third one, my third one is building a kingdom for my family. The way I like to think in simplest form. Back then, just think about back then, whenever, you know, you didn't have none of this. It was just straight land, you know. Back then, men had to go out and bring something back of value to establish their household name. That's what I want to do for my family. For some reason, I just thought of this goal. I want to buy 10 acres so I can put my family on my land and build a kingdom. Why buy 10 acres just for yourself? I'm not gonna run the whole field. If I am, I damn sure don't want to just be seeing trees. I'm a damn sure have my own little private studio on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to I want to build a kingdom. And my fourth,
Two hours later.
my fourth is to be a motivated force. Yeah.
I feel you on that, really.
Yeah.
This kind of like my quick.
All right.
What gear you use? Like, what's your favorite camera you use? There's so many of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One coming out every month.
I'm a Ursa diehard fan right now. I'm a Ursa diehard fan. Ursa, I want a sponsor. I keep tagging y'all. I want a sponsor. I want my sponsor. I love y'all equipment. I want my sponsor. But yes, Ursa Mini, like that's just my baby. I love her. Like the color depth on it. I'm still learning her. She's so powerful. I love her. The only thing is the light. Ursa. No, actually, Black Magic. I'm gonna call you by your real name. Black Magic Cinema Camera. The lighting. We need more ISO. Come on now. Come on, get it together. I'm liking where y'all going. But, you know, yeah, Ursa, man, that's my all-time favorite right now. All-time favorite. Man, you know they let me down because I bought the Black Magic. I bought the, no, don't put I bought. I got the Black Magic Cinema Camera and they didn't have no slow-mo. They had 30 frames per second. That's it, bro. I was disappointed. Yes, you see my. So look. Bruh. But what's crazy, I was so determined. At times, I was able to get away with it. I don't know how I got away with it, but I was able to get away with it. Twixter got me through it.
When I came to the lesson thing, like when you was teaching, I was like, you got this motherfucker. Why are you using I ain't lying. Like, and the 5D is still a great trial. Like, if I'm gonna run the gun, yeah, that's that motherfucker. But it was like, you got this. Right? But then, you're right. The model of it don't have that fucking song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because when I was looking at the pocket cinema, I seen that on that motherfucker. I was like, damn.
Bruh, now you understand my frustration.
Yes.
For real, bro.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what's been holding me up from buying another camera. I want a great 4K camera, but I want a great slow-mo camera too. Because that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like.
And now I finally got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even put it on the Rona yet. I ain't even put on none of that stuff yet. I just been doing like handheld stuff. Gorgeous. For real.
I totally get it.
I'm in love, bro. I'm in love. Like I'm like right now. I'm like fuck red. You know what I'm saying? I'm like fuck red. It's a lot to say that. I'm sorry. Because for one, y'all charging these people too much. I'm sorry. Come down on them goddamn prices. It's too much. I'm sorry. I know what y'all trying to do, but it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Black Magic, ha.
Then you ain't gotta buy all those necessary like parts.
Yeah.
It's like 8,000 for a battery.
Now I'm gonna be real. Black Magic, y'all need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking with Black Magic. I love them. You know what I'm saying? I love the color depth, the Ursa Mini, the way it feels on me. You feel what I'm saying? It feels like a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shooting for real. Like I could tuck it right here in my shoulder, just boom, boom, boom. And I like the fact I could just look down, boom, get my shots, just boom, and it's fast, you know? Like,
I know exactly what you alright. Now I know this is gonna be an easy one for you. But Final Cut or Adobe?
Adobe? Hell no, Final Cut. Hell no. Can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Final Cut is too simple for me. It's too simple for me. Adobe, plus Adobe got so much integrated software that I can just kind of flow through. Cause I'm pretty much doing that now, just seeing the capabilities of what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I just started doing the animated stuff with Adobe Fuse. I'm not sure, Adobe Fuse CC, I believe. But I've been going from that to Premiere Pro, and that's a nice little software right there. That's why I'm gonna turn Noodle. That's how I'm coming out. Noodle gonna be a cartoon first, and then I'm gonna make them real. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, this is my last question before we wrap it up. Craziest story that happened. It probably was their work video, huh?
No.
No? Okay.
No. This the one I almost got shot at. Bruh, I was doing a video for Lil Yellow. This was back when I was getting it. I was like, this was back when I was Thomas. I wasn't 2K then. I was Thomas Film and Media then. I was Thomas. Bruh, I went out there with my button up to a hood shoot. So picture a young dude pulling up in the Honda, a black Honda, with different color paint jobs. I barely got rims. I'm stepping out the car professional. I had them soft boxes on the left and the right side of me, looking sexy. You know, the ones that every filmmaker gives, the little soft box with the 4 little light bulbs. Man, I started shooting, and all of a sudden I started hitting them pops. Whoo, boy, I was gone, boy. Boy, that was the fastest I jumped over the car. Boy, I was gone.
Somebody was shooting, like in the back.
Man, I don't know who it was, but it was someone in the back. You know how people be like getting into it or whatever. Somebody started shooting in the back, but I couldn't tell who it was because by the time I heard the first one, I was gone. For real.
You left the lights there?
Boy, no, I ain't leave my camera. I left them lights. Shit, fuck them lights. Gone. For real.
Damn,
But we ended up finishing the video though.
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, bro. Alright, so just to close it out, like tell me like what do you want people to gain from a 2K experience? You know what I mean?
I want them to be educated. I want them to be motivated. And I want them to be captivating. Meaning being able to get in front of the camera and show the best you. The very best. Don't hold back. And show you another light of having a full production, having that crystal clear image of what you want your fans to see. That's what I want them to have. That's what I want them to gain coming from that 2K experience. Everyone that signed that board, they truly invested into what they doing. Truly invested. That's why every time someone do a music video with me or any type of project, they sign that board because they gonna remember. And that's me again, you know, like it's deep with me because everything about me is visual communication. The fact that you signing that board, I'm communicating with you visually. I might not communicate you right then and there, but at some point, you're gonna think about it and it may inspire you to do something, and I hope it do, because that's what I wanted to do. When people look at this board, I want them to see, like, man, this is time going by. Like, look at that board and think about those people, the things that they did for the culture, the things that they did, you know, to market themselves, even the things that they, you know, messed up on, their mistakes. You know, that's what that board is for, you know. Every time I look at that board, you know, I see a bunch of people that, you know, I'm looking at and, you know, grabbing things like, man, okay, you know, I like this cat, I like the way he did that, and I use it for my own branding, you know. And that's who I am today, and that's why I want to show people whenever they come to 2K Films, that's the 2K experience. It's all about that experience. You're gonna get my eye. My eye. Shout out to that boy across the canal. He the one gave me that inspiration to even say that. It's about the eye, and my eye is valuable. You're gonna get that from 2K experience. Trust and believe. I guarantee that.